What exactly happens on a press trip for a journalist?
Well, press trips are key because you get to go on the ground. I mean, we might talk a bit later about the rise of artificial intelligence, but you can't send a computer to interview a chef in a boulangerie or up a bell tower in Lille. So
Absolutely.
having people on the ground is so important. You know, you're asking people to go and visit a place and come back with their impressions, their colors, their how they feel when they visit a place, as opposed to just cold hard facts.
Mm.
So yeah, press trips are really key to everyone involved in travel tourism. Otherwise, you'd be reading the same old boring nonsense every time.
Yeah.
Um, how do they work? Well, normally you get invited, or you ask a region if they would be happy to host you because you'd like to write about their region or department or town. And probably about a week before you're due to go, it depends on whoever's working on it, but the press department of the region or the department will send you your itinerary and it's normally over 3 or 4 days. A press trip generally will last 2 nights or 3 nights. So in you come, you'll jet in. So you get your itinerary, and then you rock up. You're either flying from the UK or you're in France, and you turn up to a meeting with normally the regional or the departmental press officer they'll be called, or marketing officer,
Mm.
and they'll perhaps stay with you the whole time for the whole of your trip. Maybe if they might stay for you for the whole three days. They might drive you around. You might drive yourself around. Um, Generally, what they'll plan is maybe 3 or 4 visits. It's quite a busy, hectic schedule. You'll
Yeah.
three visits in the morning, then lunch, then 3 visits in the afternoon. Because obviously they might not have a UK journalist there for a while if they're a smaller, less known region. So they want to make the most of you. They want to they want to make you see as much of their region as possible, which is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, you're kind of going here to and fro, and it can be quite tiring, especially when you're a lot of the, I would say about 50% of the tour guides that you get, be that somebody who's showing you around a museum or I don't know, a church or a town centre, pointing at architecture and whatnot. About 50% of the time it'll be in French. So you need to listen to the words in French, write, compute them, translate them, write the English down, whilst adding a few notes of color or some impressions of things that you will be useful to you later on, as well as all the historical facts and the dates and all that. The hardest thing is for me translating the dates or writing the dates down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they often give you documentation afterwards to
Yeah.
check it. So yeah, that's how it goes. But they do put you in. The best thing about it is, of course, they want to show you the best. So you're in the best hotels and the nicest
Yeah.
restaurants, etc. So yeah,
Yeah.
you get well looked after. But yeah,
Yeah.
they're long days, but I mean that's part of the joy of being a travel journalist. You get to see so much. And one more thing, yeah, you do get to see go to special places that other people might not be able to go because they wanted to show you some secret places or interview people that the public might not get access to, like a top chef or I remember one time in Nice, I was having a look around the opera house, and they said, "Do you want to go up onto the chandelier?" And I thought, "Onto the chandelier? Not really, thank you." But what they meant was go onto the top of over the wooden things holding it up onto the top and look down onto the stage.
Oh, wow.
I'm up there precariously, kind of peering down through this enormous what they call it, the big lights at the top of I don't know. And that was about 20 years ago, and I don't think they would let you do that today
No,
for
probably not.
health and safety reasons. But that's just an example of the kind of, you do get access to places, and it's lovely to be able to share that. It's kind of privileged access with the readers after the event, if you see what I mean. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's press trips. Yeah,
Yeah.
love them.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely a perk of the job, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, completely.